up? What's 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 going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning, Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. Everybody, top of the morning to you. Today, I'm going to talk about why is Mike Tyson returning to the ring to fight Jake Paul July 20th on Netflix? What in the whole entire hell is going on with that? And of course, I'm going to talk about the loss of a legend, Akira Toriyama. And I'm going to give my personal thoughts. I'm also going to read off of CBR about what they're saying about Akira Toriyama, the creator of the manga of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I mean, the cartoon Dragon Ball. Of course, I'm a huge, huge fan of Dragon Ball. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about that today. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan over there at the Heavy Gan channel on YouTube. Make sure to check him out whenever you got a chance. That's Heavy GANTT. Yeah, TT. Make sure you guys check it out, though. But you already know how we do it, man. We get ready for this thing, man. And hopefully you guys are ready. But the real question is, all right. Let's see who is all in the house right now. Groovy Feet, what is up? What is up? Gray RP to Akira Toriyama. Yes, we're gonna get to that. Robbie D, the other admin, the two admins is in the house. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure that I post that up there. My man Groovy Feet, you know what I'm saying? Robbie D. Good morning, Dre, and everyone. Make sure you hit the like button on the way, comment, and subscribe. That's what I'm talking about. Robin always putting it down. Preseta's in the house. RIP Akira Toriyama. Preseta, good morning, Dre and the crew. The crew is in the house. Anybody that got that, they got that little mark. I gotta find out how to be able to do the emojis and stuff like that. I'm still kind of new into that realm, but it'll get there. And of course, Fahim Carter is in the house. What is up, fam? Good morning. Good morning. Frankie Science is coming up in this mug. Good morning. Good morning. My man, my brother, Super Six Shot. When I tell you Akira Toriyama has changed, you know what I mean? I mean, we've been rocking with Dragon Ball forever. This on this side. Vegeta's tatted on my arm, thanks to my brother. This is how deep it is with Dragon Ball, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he created other stuff, but his biggest accomplishment was Dragon Ball, you know what I mean? So we're going to get into it today. Oh, look who's back. Look who's back. American Ninja Girl. What is up early in the morning? What is up? What is up? What is up? It's good to see you. It's good to see you in here this morning. So, like I said, I'm going to start off today with the first topic of the day. Well, actually, my bad. Jake Paul will fight. I will get to the Akira Toriyama later. But Jake Paul will fight Mike Tyson July 20th on Netflix. And my question is, why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Tracy Woods, what is up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, this is not a boxing channel or nothing. It just surprised me when first of all, yesterday was a big old surprise when I came and I looked up and I seen Akira Toriyama pass. But the next biggest thing was this. First of all, my personal belief is Jake Paul has got to be the worst fighter in boxing history. This dude is picking fights with 60-year-old Mike Tyson. Word. I kind of hope he beats the whole entire brakes off of Jake Paul. But I'm going to get to that in just a second. Aisha, what is up, Aisha? She's the girl up in the chat. Nah, RP to the legend, the GOAT, the father of Shonen. Thank you, Toriyama, for shaping our childhoods. You'll be forever missed. Yes, yes, yes. My man Marcus, and man Marcus always blessing the chat. Man, thank you so very much. Peace to the chat, my boy Dre Mac. Man, my man Marcus, aka the underrated chef. Let me, I gotta hook you up though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hook you up with this one though.
Just mad cause your ass is old, motherfucker. First thing you do is just pick up the phone.
I love that. I love it. I love it. Groovy Fee. Hopefully it's better than Mike versus Roy. First of all, Mike shouldn't be fighting at all. It's not a surprise. It's about to be a huge payday. But I've seen Mike train. I still wouldn't fight Mike Tyson at 60. You know what I mean? I wouldn't fight Mike Tyson at all. Period. 60, 160, 260. I wouldn't fight Mike at all. But I hate Jake Paul. I really hate Jake Paul. Like, with a passion. I do not like this dude. I think I don't know if y'all remember the movie The Great White Hype. This is exactly The Great White Hype. So let me get to this story real quick. You know what I mean? Emery Kennedy, what is up? What is up? Thank you for coming in. And let me share my screen real quick so I can get to this particular story. Mike Tyson is returning to the ring. Yes, you heard that right. Tyson will face Jake Paul in a boxing match on July 20th at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, home of the Dallas Cowboys. The YouTuber turned boxer Paul, 9-1 with 6 KOs, has said recently he wants to focus on fighting real boxers to eventually compete for a world title. Let me just stop you right there. Dog, you fighting 60-year-old Mike Tyson. Like, you're fighting the elderly at this point. And if Mike would know, he's old. He's old enough to get a Root Tooty Fresh and Fruity from Denny's or IHOP. You know what I mean? Why? Oh, why did it even consent to this? But again, ratings, fight night, payday, all of that. Stupid to me, but whatever. Whatever Jake Paul says, he's not fought nobody that's real. You know what I'm saying? He fought people that's real old or really out of his class. Fighting people who turn from UFC to boxers and think that's okay. Dog, you trash. Jake Paul is trash. You know what I'm saying? And technically he can really fight, but dog, man, he fighting old Mike. If he was fighting 20-year-old Mike and Jake Paul was the guy who wanted to fight real boxers, different story. But that Mike would have beat the holy man. Oh, my Lord. He would have beat the Sonic rings out this man. The coins from Mario would fall out. You know what I mean? All of that. Okay, let me just finish. It said he is fighting a long-retired Tyson, 56-6 with 44 KOs, which is ridiculous. A former heavyweight champion, one of the best boxers in history. His last competitive fight was almost 19 years ago. A TKO loss to Kevin McBride on June 2005. Tyson will be 58 when he takes 58. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I think Mike still got it in him, but Mike is 58 years old. And Jake Paul thinks this is the fight you want to do so you can start fighting, people in certain weight classes. But get the flub out of here. Tyson participated in an 8-round exhibition bout with Roy Jones Jr. in July 2020, which I remember that. And while the fight exceeded expectations, no one was clamoring for more. During the height of his career, Tyson was one of the most feared fighters in boxing and earned the moniker the baddest man on the planet. He was an undisputed heavyweight champion and still is the youngest fighter to win a world heavyweight title in boxing history. After serving less than 3 years in jail for a R-word conviction between 92 and 95, Tyson returned to the ring just 5 months later, and after 2 wins, regained the WBC title by defeating Frank Bruno in 1996. After starting his boxing career, facing fellow YouTuber, former MMA fighters, Paul, 27, lost a split decision to Tommy Fury in February 2023. Last August, he faced another MMA fighter, Nate Diaz, and stated he was going to change course and hopes of developing a true boxing career. I don't believe that. I don't believe it at all. But whatever. He scored his first round KO over Andre August and Ryan Berland. Since that point, fighting at a cruiserweight limit of 200 pounds. All of us begs to ask the question, why is this happening? Again, that's why I put, why is this a thing? Why is Tyson's old? Tyson's an old man. What is he doing? You know what I mean? Tyson's literally, he ain't old enough to be my daddy. but he old enough to be some of the people daddy in this chat. I know that. Mike Copeland, Mark Raymondy, and Timothy Bradley share their thoughts. You know what I mean? And again, why is this happening? We signed the contract. Tyson might be an old boxer, but time hasn't eroded his star power one bit. Even though Tyson's last professional fight took place in 2005, he remains one of the biggest names on the planet, not just in sports. There's also no doubt that Paul is one of the biggest social media stars out there. Add them together, you have one massive event that's sure to generate worldwide appeal. Boxing purists be damned. Netflix has upward of 260 million subscribers globally. And since it's ain't a pay-per-view, there's a chance to be the most watched fight of the century. Seriously, Mayweather's bout with Manny Pacquiao in 2015 shattered the pay-per-view records with 4.6 million buys. This is going to kill that. This is going to kill that. This is going to be one of the most watched fights of all time. Watch what I tell you. Long gone are the days of Muhammad Ali fighting on ABC in front of hundreds of millions. The Rumble in the Jungle was rumored the most viewed fight globally, but that was in 1974. And even for Tyson, the most popular fighter in the world since Ali, all his biggest fights were televised on pay-per-view. For the record, Tyson still looks the part, even in his advanced age. He's in great shape and still looks ferocious in pass. Whether he can beat Paul or who is a much better boxer they give it credit for is a different story. I'm not going to read no more of this. You know what I mean? But I just want to know what your guys' thoughts on this. Should Mike Tyson, Santos, this is the Dre Mack show where Dre Mack talks about whatever Dre Mack wants to talk to. And Dre Mack is talking about Mike Tyson right now. And Dre Mack thinks Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is some bull job, some bullshiggity. Why are we doing this? Why is I know why Netflix is doing this. It's a cash grab. We all know this. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, if Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson, does that make him any better than what he is? Mike is 58 years old, almost 60. You know what I mean? That's just like me beating Deion Sanders in a race right now and knowing he got 7 toes. You know what I mean? That doesn't prove anything. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you guys think? Are you going to watch this on Netflix? Put it in the comment section below. And don't forget, again, to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching this on the replay, make sure to put it in the comment section below. Would you watch Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul? And who do you want to win? Put it in the comment section below. All right. Watch it on bootleg. I mean, it's hell. It's free. If you got Netflix, you're gonna watch it anyway. You know what I mean? I might watch it, but you know. All right, let's get to the main story. And this is coming from CBR, and this is the loss of the great Akira Toriyama, who has passed on at age 68. Gotta change the overlay. And I'm not gonna lie. When I tell you that how can I say this? This was the most shock I've had in a while because I wasn't expecting this one. I was kind of expecting, we were all, us as Marvel fans, we all dread the day that Stan Lee passed, or Steve Ditko when he passed. You know what I mean? Jack Kirby when he passed. So like, damn, we know what these guys represent. Good morning. What's up, Mika G? What's up? We know what those guys represent, right? But to me, this is just me personally. Akira Toriyama was way more than just a manga creator. He was just more of the hands-on creator of the Dragon Ball anime. He personally, for me, he is the person that got me into anime. Even though I'm an 80s baby, we actually grew up with anime at the time that we did not know or didn't really understand that was anime. One of those is Voltron was an anime. You know what I mean? We didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't really recognize that word or that term. We thought it was a cartoon because the American dubs got it. You know what I mean? So we didn't know that. I used to watch Samurai Cats. You know what I mean? And all kinds of other anime that came out that was dubbed for us. I remember Eon Flux on MTV and all of that. I can't, like, I can remember so many of those, but I did not know what that was until I got introduced to Dragon Ball. And when I got introduced to Dragon Ball, it changed my, like, literally. Dragon Ball for me changed my life. You know what I mean? And the way that it changed my life, because I never seen an anime style like that before. And the themes and the character development and all of that, and especially when I got a little bit older and I was able to get the Japanese. I'm the type of person I want to listen to the Japanese version with the American subtitles, especially us that came from the Kung Fu era. Like, basically for me, coming from the Kung Fu craze of the 70s, the 80s, you know what I'm saying, into the 90s, 2000s, this was the next evolution for me. You know what I mean? And Akira Toriyama, I got one of your characters tatted on my arm, and I will forever be grateful for what you have given the community, especially the ones that that are growing up, and now you have your Naruto's, you have all these other genres that you have, and you know if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this. So Akira Toriyama, man, this is hard. I'm not even gonna lie. This is about as hard as when Bray Wyatt died for me, because of the attachment that I had with the character and the attachment that I had with what he brought to life. So let me go ahead and read this. And again, if you're watching this on a replay, or you're in the chat right now, put in the comment section, the anime that changed your life. If it was Dragon Ball, if it was Naruto, if it was Bleach, or any of those, man, put it in the comment section below while I read this. All right. Akira Toriyama, the legendary creator of franchises including Dragon Ball, Sandland, Dr. Slump, and more, passed away on March 1st. I think did he pass away on March 1st? This is March 8th. We're just finding out about that. Hopefully that's a typo, but at age 68. The official Dragon Ball website reported that Toriyama's passing was due to a subdural hematoma, a serious condition where blood collects between the skull and the surface of the brain. The official statement signed by his Bird Studios, the Capsule Corporation Tokyo Company, Ltd, posted on to X, formerly Twitter, reads, "Dear friends and partners, we're deeply saddened to inform you that the manga creator Akira Toriyama passed away on March 1st. Okay, he did pass away on March 1st due to an acute subdural hematoma. He was in age of 68. And this, I'm just going to read this. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says, however, he has left many manga titles and work of art to this world. Thanks to the support of so many people around the world, he has been able to continue his creative activities for over 45 years. We hope that Akira Toriyama's unique world of creation continues to be loved by everyone for a long time to come. We inform you this sad news with gratefulness for your kindness during his lifetime. Funeral services was held with his family and a very few relatives. Following his wishes for tranquility, we respectfully inform you that we would not accept flowers, condolences gifts, visitings, offerings, and others. Also, we ask you to refrain from conducting interviews with his family. Further plans for commemorating gathering is not decided. We will let you know when it's confirmed. We deeply thank you for your understanding and support always. And this was done on March 8th. And to his family, to his friends, to everybody who touched Akira Toriyama, thank you for everything that you've done. Again, Akira Toriyama, it has a big, 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 big mark in my family. Not only my brother, you know what I'm saying, my sons, or really when me and my brother, we talk. When we get to going getting down on fighting games, we in the hyperbolic time chamber. You already know when we in the, when me and my son we want to get down on Dragon Ball Fighters, we like, I'm in the hyper. Let's get into the hyperbolic time chamber. Now my son can beat the brakes off of me, but it's still fun to we're playing. It's like we're playing with these toys. You know what I mean? But these toys is in a video game, and we get to play it. I get to share it with my son, and me and my son have something to gravitate towards because we're big Dragon Ball Z fans. You know what I mean? And not only that, I can share that with my brother. You know what I mean? And I can share that with other fans of Akira Toriyama's work. And that is the blessing when you living in your purpose. He was able to live in his purpose and be able to share the world with his purpose. You know what I mean? And again, these are what he did was awesome. So let me go ahead and already I technically already read that. All right. So Toriyama's passing will undoubtedly be a shock to many. He just recently spoke with humility and excitement and vigor at the upcoming anime adaptation of his Sandland series. He revealed that he wrote the series as a reaction to the flashy Dragon Ball, wanting his future work to instead be about his favorite small worlds and quiet, peaceful stories about loose-fitting heroes. From 1978 to current times, with the Dragon Ball Super manga series and many others, Toriyama charmed audiences with his gentle, bright, and lovable heroes. He is remembered as one of the biggest influences on modern manga, with his work transcending language barriers and gave him a massive global following. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. All right, let me go ahead and pull this off. Like I said, like for me, I got into anime honestly because of Dragon Ball. I started to, we used to have this conversation now that I'm older with the young folks. They used to be like, oh, Naruto was way better than Dragon Ball. Naruto is this, Naruto is that. I'm like, man, and we used to argue about it. But then again, I'm looking at a generation that grew up with manga, with anime. And it to me, I got to give a shout out to Cartoon Network because remember, if it wasn't for Cartoon Network, a lot of the Cowboy Bebops, and a lot of that wouldn't have came over here. And again, like I said, I remember, I know somebody mentioned Speed Racer. You know what I mean? But we didn't know Speed Racer was an anime. Always looked at. I always as a kid was like, why is that animation style way totally different than the animation style Toonami? Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's Toonami. But I was always thinking, like, why is the animation style totally different? Well, like Samurai Pizza Cats, the way that they fall out and in this Sailor Moon, like literally, like Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, all of this, I can think of so many, but my head is so cloudy because I'm not gonna lie, I'm hurt. Astro Boy, thank you, man. Aisha was reading my mind. Astro Boy, you know what I mean? Like, I think so I'm going to give you a couple of my favorite, like, since I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, again, got my Broly, because Broly is my guy. You know what I mean? One of my favorite, let me just kind of give you my favorite saga in Dragon Ball. Because at first, I mean, the Cell series was really good. Cell games was dope. Cell games was hella dope. But when I looked at what they did with the universe, like the universal power, it's the universal power story where all the universes fought in a universe, the tournament for the universes or whatever. I can't think of the name of it because I'm just kind of like overwhelmed with emotion right now. Like, it's just, I can't believe this, like, but I believe Danger Mouse is an anime, I believe. But some of y'all gonna put it in the comment section anyway. But Vegeta is one of my favorite characters. Tournament of Power, yeah, Tournament of Power. What I like, Vegeta is my favorite character in Dragon Ball. I always felt like they made him whiny. They made him, he didn't want to do this. He didn't want to do that. He was too cocky. Always wanted to, he was always trying to one up Goku. And I felt like that was a little brother, big brother thing. And I'm about to get a little emotional because I tried to do that with my brother. You know what I'm saying? I was Vegeta, he was Goku. And every time we play any video game, he'll beat the brakes off of me. And I always wanted to one up him because brother, I love you. I love you, Rico. I'm trying not to get emotional, but thinking about how many times we done went into this hyperbolic time chamber. But I always wanted to one up my brother in these video games. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And there's been plenty of times we going at it all night long. But I felt Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? And it was the time where Vegeta, in the tournament of power, he was like, he really gave up himself to think about everybody else. You know what I mean? And it was one of the greatest character arcs of all time that I ever seen. It was a slow build over 20 years to see my favorite character, like literally, like, you know what? I care about everybody else. I'm just going hard for them and not think about his Saiyan pride and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just going hard. You know what I mean? And he did. You know what I mean? He beat a guy to destruction. You know what I mean? He beat a guy to destruction. One of the greatest character arcs of all time. I absolutely loved it. You know what I mean? The first time that Goku went Super Saiyan. You know what I mean? After Krillin got killed and he snapped on Frieza. And he finally, and it's still one of the greatest. Like, no matter if you're watching it in the Japanese original version or you're watching it. I'm gonna get to Piccolo. Oh, trust me, I'm gonna get to Piccolo. But when he snapped off and he with Super Fans at the same time and that look, I always wanted that. Besides this one, you know what I mean? That look he made was just amazing. It was amazing. Okay, let's get to my boy Piccolo because Piccolo, first of all, them are black. The Namecs are black. I don't care what nobody say. The Namecs are black. And my boy Piccolo is Gohan daddy. That man got a do-rag on. He got to take care of his homeboy's kids because he keep going, he keep doing dumb stuff, getting himself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. yeah, he's most definitely Manny Trunks. Yeah. Davion is most definitely Trunks. But you know what I mean? It's like that but Piccolo was so dope. Piccolo was so dope though, because Piccolo be trying to chill and he gotta go babysit. He gotta go, snatch him up. You know what I mean? Like in Dragon Ball Super, in Dragon Ball superhero. He gotta go, man. Let me holler at you now. Why you not training? You trying to get it? You over here being adult? No, you supposed to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? This is my son. This is my son. This is my seed, son. My seed. But yeah, my boy Piccolo, man. And Piccolo be like, man, I'm not trying to fight. All of that. I got to get to my other boy, my boy Frieza. First of all, Frieza is one of the greatest villains of all time in any genre. Next to Dr. Doom, Frieza is my favorite villain. For the simple fact is that he's petty. Everything he did was petty. The dude wanted to get the Dragon Ball so he could grow 6 inches. So he can look like he's naturally growing. That's petty. What are you doing? You know what I mean? What are you doing? You know what I mean? But my boy Frieza, now with that, my boy Frieza in Dragon Ball Z Dragon Ball Super Broly. You know what I mean? He killed Broly's daddy. And dude turned around and said, "Oh, Broly, look, your father has been killed by a stray blast." And Broly snapped off, and they went and bounced on Broly, and Broly beat the brakes off of Freezer for an hour. For an hour. This man with golden Freezer, it didn't matter. He was getting the brakes beat off of him by Broly. The brakes. Yeah, I mean, at first I did, but yeah. But golden Freezer, man, this is golden Freezer. Brakes beat off of him. Oh my God, it's one of the greatest things I ever saw in my life. I mean, he didn't want no parts of Broly after that. You know, he didn't want no part. He let Gogeta go ahead and fight. You know what I mean? Go ahead, do your thing, big dog. Go ahead and do your thing, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be a part of this. Nah. Uh, yeah, nothing but monkeys. These stupid monkeys have no, what it said, have no ordinance. I will eliminate them all. Boop. Broly was beating the brain. They messed up the fusion dance twice, and you got to wait 30 minutes to do it again. You stuck, and you had to do it again. That's an hour of an ass whooping. Good God Almighty! And again, this is Akira Toriyama's work. You know, Goku has transcended any genre. And the way Goku transcended any genre, if you really think about it, Goku is so dope. They literally have him fighting Superman over again just to prove that he can hang with Superman. But they, of course, throughout Superman's long, luxurious history, what is it, 90 years? You know what I mean? They keep making him more and more and more and more ridiculous. More and more ridiculous. You know what I mean? Yo, what'd you say? Either fight for, hold on, wait a minute. You say either fight for an hour or literally pose her up for another hour before swinging. I'd be like, yo, so you just gonna let it power up hit me. Oh man, the power, remember the power-ups? The power-ups would literally last like to the next 3 episodes. He's still powering up. King Cole was dope. King Cole was dope. Frieza, Cooler, man, an entire episode of be powering up. You know what I mean? I would give you another favorite saga was the Samazu saga. You know what I mean? When Chuck popped up, like slice him in half. Slice him in half. It did, if you really think about it, Akira Toriyama started the multiverse. It did it right way before Marvel did it. Way before DC did it. He did the way that they create their multiverse in these branching timelines way better than you're right. Way better than anything Marvel and DC has ever done. The longest having a whole conversation, man. The Cell games, like, dude, if you don't beat up Cell, this dude is, y'all are talking. And then Goku be making me mad because I have a love-hate relationship with Goku. Goku want to fight at your full peak. It will give you a senso bean. You not even there. Your son got to fight. Why is you giving this man a senso bean? What are you doing? And then when you need a senso bean, ain't nobody got one. Like, come on, dog. But Akira Toriyama. And when Dragon Ball GT came out, and everybody was like, well, Akira Toriyama didn't do this. That wasn't his vision or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He came back and was like, well, that's just a branching timeline. It's just a different timeline. You know what I mean? And then we bought it. We like, okay, we still enjoyed it, even though it wasn't Toriyama's work, but we enjoyed it. Now I'm afraid, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm really afraid what Dragon Ball is going to be like without Akira Toriyama now, because I'm like, there's so much that you got to explore in Super. You know what I mean? There's so much in Super in the manga that he was working on. I don't know how far he got in the manga or anything, but I'm just trying to figure out like exactly where is this going to go after we're done. You know what I mean? But yeah, Goku's Namek training payoff, then proceeds to toy with the Ginyu Force. Ginyu Force is amazing. Gohan versus Cell, awesome. I wonder because the way that sounded, he passed away on the 1st, and we're just out finding out on the 8th, or technically the 7th. I wonder, did he already have something in play? You know what I mean? To kind of, already have that in store. So if he does pass away, he's able to, leave his lineage or whatever. He had to have a backup plan. I believe he had to have a backup plan. But, Laughing my literally a whole snack break. He trained many others in the storytelling arsenal. Right, right. You just can't believe the goat. Yeah, man. I'm trying not to get because this is like I said, like I literally had this dude's artwork on my arm. You know what I mean? Cell was nasty work. Cell gave off nasty work. Kid Boo, no, 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 no. Super Boo was worse than Kid Boo. Super Boo was like every time he see you, look. You ever see a ninja in the hood that you know he on something and he just looking at you ready to box with a grin? You know what I'm saying? He even do his arms like this, you know, the hood style, because he's ready to scrap. That's man, man. You ready to scrap? Then head to the side. I'll take Kid Boo before I take. Dude was nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty. I would not want to fight that dude. No, 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 no. And I'm still trying to see if Whis. I'm trying to see if Whis is actually going like what's Whis going to do in the future. I know it's in the manga and stuff like that or whatever, but I always wondered was Whis ever going to fight because I always wanted to see Whis fight. We seen a whole life in that cartoon. Goku was a kid when Dragon Ball started. Now we get to see his granddaughter Pan. What other cartoon is that? Like we've literally been with these characters for like what 30 some odd years. Like that's how long we and okay, Cell versus Boo. Boo would just turn him into chocolate and eat him. For real. He just turn him into chocolate and eat him. Y'all remember when Krillin smashed the remote to save 18? Yes. 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 And now look at 18. Look at what they did with 17. You know what I mean? Like the story arc. One thing about that I love about Dragon Ball is the story arcs. That's what I really like about it. It's not just, the fighting, yes, but the story arcs is stupid good. Like even when you got filler episodes or they're powering up, the results is so satisfying. You know what I mean? He had been going through issues for some time and was dealing with it on the low. It's customary for Japanese to hold private funerals first, then public. Yes, absolutely. So I know that he had to have something in play when he knew something was going on. Well, my absolute fights was Goku versus Jiren. My favorite fight in a tournament of power was Goku Ultra Instinct Goku versus God, what's her name? I see her face. The fusion of what's her name? And he busts her in the face with the Kamehameha. Man, how many kids, if you're a kid, if you're a 90s kid, you know what I'm saying? How many times did you go to school and there was one ninja, you know what I'm saying, in the school doing this? Kamehameha, Kamehameha, or running with his arms out. That is due to Akira Toriyama, man. Akira Toriyama. Exactly. I mean, this dude asks how how's kids made or something. Oh my god, with Vegeta, if Vegeta was like, you don't know, no, not Goku versus man with Kale, yeah, no, not with Kale. When they did the fusion, was it Khalifa versus Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku? When this dude literally took our wave, rolled on. Man, I gotta find that before I let y'all go. He rolled the wave of her blast on a Kamehameha and hit her deck directly in the face. Like nasty work. That is nasty work. And I loved every minute of it. Let me try to see if I can find that real quick and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Khalifa versus Goku. I'm trying to see if I can get to right where he hit her in the face. That's the only part I want to see. Because that part was dope. That part was super dope. I mean, I've never seen somebody just ride. Let me see if. Yep, this is it. So, and this is still one of the me and my son. My son knows how to do this on the video game, the dramatic finish. Yeah, I mean, oh, it was nasty, nasty work. Hey, look, no, hey, for real, nobody won't smoke with Chi Chi. Remember, Chi Chi was in the world tournaments. You know what I mean? Nobody won't smoke with Chi Chi. That's why I don't know why she's surprised that everybody likes to fight. Chi Chi is no joke. Hold on. And I kind of got to mute it a couple times just because of of copyrights and all that. So fair exchange, fair exchange. I know how to make this work though. Like she was trying to snatch this man hairdo out, trying to get this man a fade. And he was like, okay, I got you. I got a fade for you. The man is jumping on blocks in the air. Air bending my ass. Come on now. Let's go, Goku. He's jumping on blocks in the air. Yo, everybody got to jump out the way because she's over here trying to get this man at work. You know what I mean? He ran with that blast like Barry Sanders. Oh, man, but he hit her like Derrick Henry. Bow! I mean, dude is jumping from block to block to block. Like, what up?
But you can't dodge in midair. Game over, Goku. Now you're
I she knew it was over. Wow! Dude, literally the greatest, the greatest, I mean, wow! Oh my God. The first time I see this, I swear to me and my son Davion was watching it. I grabbed him. I said, oh my God, yo, this is nuts. I've never, ever seen anything like this. And I gotta thank Akira Toriyama, R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. You gave us greatness, and hopefully your work in everything nasty work. But I want to thank you for everything that you have given us, everything that you put your heart, soul, and everything into, your passion, all of that. salute to you, my friend. Thank you so very much for everything that you have done and giving me one of my greatest moments in Dragon Ball history. When they animated that, I lost my shit. I still lose my shit every time I see this. I mean, you knew when she said, wow, and it wasn't like it was point blank. It was all in her cheekbone. Ah, you go eat all of it. All of it. Oh my God, greatest. So again, what's up, Wonder Woman? I see you up in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? But man, she knew. Boy, it was over. But anyway, what did you guys think about Akira Toriyama? Was you guys friends of his work? Did you just like Dragon Ball? Did it get you into anime? Make sure you guys put in the comment section below. Again, thank you, Akira Toriyama, for all that you have done. Before I wrap this up, I want to kind of give a caveat, you know what I'm saying, to how well, for one, this weekend I am going to do the video about the $100 giveaway. Subscribers are going to have a chance to get $100. Members only is going to have a chance to get $100. Now, if you're a member, you're also eligible for the subscriber $100. So you have a chance to win $200 of my money, and it will be paid out by Venmo or Cash App. If you do not have them, you are ineligible. So I am going to put that as a caveat in the video. Also, so again, yes, Akira Studio did help the Transformers movie. Yes, they did. Also, you know, the way that I run my show, you know, I want to try to keep the good stuff towards the end so I got more time to talk about it. So you're gonna see something else before I get to the main topic. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you guys are reading the description, because I do put it in the description what I'm going to talk about on today. So it's no disrespect to anybody or whatever, but I am going to get to that main topic last, so I have enough time to talk about it, because there's other topics that I kind of want to talk about too before I get to those main things. So no disrespect, but this is the Dre Mac Show, and I got to be able to entertain y'all with multiple stuff. So anyway, you already know what it's time for. You know, you know what's coming.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right. Gotta wrap it up. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Mac Show. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vampire. Hey, everybody, put your hands up today and give your light for a spirit bomb for Akira Toriyama. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Let's go. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Huh. Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.